Shalom friends, welcome to Torah for Life. There is a malicious, baseless rumor that has survived for many generations. This baseless lie asserts that the Creator has more than one name. The goal of such a malicious, flat-footed lie is to steal the credibility in Yahweh's words when he says, I am Yahweh, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another, nor my praises to graven images. Join me as we set the record straight in this teaching presentation series. You are watching Torah for Life.
Exploring the ancient foundations, seeking for the old path. Join Rabbi Marlon Hurley as he seeks to raise up the foundations of many generations by repairing the breach and restoring the old paths to dwell in, unraveling truths that have been reserved for this end-time generation. This is Torah for Life.
Register now for an exciting experience at the Israel Institute for Torah Studies, a 3-year discipleship program designed to deepen your understanding of the Hebraic roots of the Scriptures and strengthen your relationship with Yahweh. This program is offered through correspondence so that you can pursue it anywhere you are and can be started at any time, while affording you the privilege of working at your own pace or speed. For more information about the Israel Institute for Torah Studies and how you can register, please contact us at the address following this insert.
To register in Israel's Institute for Torah Studies or to get a copy of this or any other of our teaching presentations, you can call us at 1-876-363-4034 or 1-876-472-6675, or you can send us your email at torahforlife1@gmail.com. That's TORAH, the numeral 4, LIFE, the numeral 1@gmail.com. Or you can visit us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Torah for Life, or check out our website at www.torahforlifetv.com, where you can watch tons of videos. Right now, let's join the service that is already in progress. Shalom friends, we here at Torah for Life TV do take joy and pride in declaring this end-time Elisha message. But friends, we cannot do it by ourselves. Over the years, we have shied away from asking for any sort of monetary support because we did not want to strike persons as being like the many others out there, being money-driven. As a result, friends, we have not been able to reach out in the way we would have liked. The truth is, this is not our work alone. And I know that there are many of you who would like to faithfully support this work. If you are not yet a partner, please prayerfully consider becoming one of our partners. And remember, give and it shall be given to you, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You can donate directly to us by visiting our website at www.torahforlifetv.com and clicking on our link Tithe and Offering. Or you can mail us your tithe and offering or special gifts. Our mailing address is Nation of Israel, Hurlock Main Road, St. James, Montego Bay, number 2 PO, Jamaica. Thank you. Welcome to Torah for Life. I want to welcome those of you that are tuning in via the internet or maybe you just received this DVD from a friend, I want to encourage you to sit right through this teaching presentation. I guarantee you, you are going to learn something from it. Alright, so we are continuing our look on the doctrine of Yahweh and Yeshua teaching presentation series. We are in module 1 and lesson 2 of module 1. Today we're going to be looking at the compound name Yahweh. The compound name Yahweh. And maybe you have heard many times that the Creator has many names, or that the Creator has 72 names. Alright, so we're going to be exploring that this year. We're going to be exploring that today. The compound name Yahweh. Does the Creator have more than one names? And if so, what are these names? Alright, so let's go right into our lesson. Before we do so, though, we normally go through a number of terminologies, and as I said before, that I normally like to spell these words, because some of the persons that will be participating in this teaching presentation series will not only be watching but will also be listening via an audio presentation. And so the first word is the word Yahweh, Y-A-H-W-E-H. And Yahweh is the personally revealed name of the Creator. That's right, friends. Yahweh is the name of my Creator as well as your Creator. Alright? The next word is the word Elohim. And Elohim is a title that means mighty one. It is used to refer to the Creator as well as a number of other entities, and we pretty much won't get a chance to go into that in this teaching presentation series. If you have not got it as yet, then you need to go through our teaching presentation series, lesson 1, which is entitled The Shema and the Oneness of Yahweh. And in that particular teaching presentation, we do elaborate a little more, or we do share a little more on Elohim, the meaning of Elohim and the other entities that are being referred to here. The next word is the word Adonai. So it is A-D-O-N-A-I. I didn't spell Elohim for you, so it's E-L-O-H-I-M. So Adonai is a Hebrew substitute for the Creator's name, and it means master or ruler. And a good example for that is found in Psalms 110 verse 1, where the psalmist says that and the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. And so in that particular passage, Yahweh said unto my Adonai, our master, which was referring to David's master, who would have been Yeshua HaMashiach. Alright, so that's the terminology. Let's move on therefore. What is his name? What is the Creator's name? And friend, this is a question that is asked right here in Proverbs 30 verse 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven? Or who has descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? And so the question is, can you tell what the Creator's name is? Or notice the question does not ask what are his name, because the writer knows that the Creator has only one name. So he asks the question, what is his name and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? And throughout this teaching presentation, that is what we will be sharing with you from the Torah, from the word of Yahweh. What is the Creator's name? Alright, there is a major difference between knowing Yahweh and knowing about the name of Yahweh. And I always, whenever I'm teaching on the Creator's name, try to make an emphasis on this very important point. Because, a lot of people who talk to us say to us that if all we teach is the name of the Creator and that of His Son. And my answer to that is resoundingly no. There is so much more that we teach from the Torah. However, because the Creator's name and the name of His Son has been hidden, it is an issue, and it is an issue that needs urgent attention. And so we do spend some time repairing that breach and restoring that old path for persons to dwell in it. And I also like to say that, knowing about the Creator is so much different. Knowing who the Creator is not just knowing the name of the Creator. And so for you, a lot of you persons out there who like to gather information, who like to hoard information, some of you do extensive study on the Creator's name, and you know so much truth. You know what the Creator's name is, but yet you still really don't know the Creator. So I'm not saying that it is impossible for someone to know the Creator just because they don't know His name. A lot of people who don't know the Creator by His name have an excellent relationship with Him. So I'm not saying that it is impossible, or that if you don't know the Creator's name, that you don't know the Creator. That's not what I'm saying. But it is very important that we not only know Him, but we know His name, because the Creator wants us to worship Him in such a fashion. And so you don't have to know the name of Yahweh to know Yahweh. But as our relationship deepens, it is Yahweh's will for us to know and use His name in worshiping Him. Alright? And I will make my Kodesh name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them profane my Kodesh or holy name anymore. And the nation shall know that I am Yahweh, the Kodesh one in Israel. So Yahweh says that He will make His name known, so that His people, did I say is? Yes. Therefore, it is possible that many of Yahweh's people do not know His name. Why? Because it was hidden from them. And so Yahweh says that He will make His name known in the midst of His people, that they will no longer profane, that they will no longer desecrate, that they will no longer disdain His name. Alright, so Yahweh wants us to worship Him by His name. And such as do wickedly against the covenant shall He corrupt by flatteries. But the people that do know their Elohim shall be strong and do exploits. Daniel 11 verse 32. And there is no better way to know a person than to initially or to start out by knowing his name. And so Yahweh wants us not only to know Him in principle, but He wants us to know His name, and He wants us to use His name in worshiping Him. And so what's in a name? Alright, what's this big hullabaloo about? What's in a name? It's very important that we understand that. A name identifies and distinguishes. So a name sets it apart. If you watch those commercials on TV, companies spend millions of dollars to establish their brand, to establish their name. And I don't know, nearly every company out there has a competitor. And so what the company does is that the company not only wants to establish its name, the company wants to be distinguished from its competitors. And what does that have to do with Yahweh? Well, there are many idols out there, and Yahweh wants to be identified, and He wants to be distinguished from the idols out there, because Yahweh must be set apart. A name expresses attributes, and we're going to be looking a lot on that this yom. A name expresses attributes. You can get an idea what an object is based on the name that it has. Alright? A name expresses purpose. So a name expresses the purpose for which something must serve. Abigail said of her husband in 1 Samuel 25 verse 25, let not my master, I pray thee, regard this man of Belial, even Nabal, for as his name is, so is he.